Alright guys, so I've just got a short video for you today. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. But what I want to talk about is fire. Now it's getting towards, now it's coming towards winter. It's started to rain a lot more often now. It's getting a lot more consistent. So what we find now is the ground's often wet, and obviously all the ground vegetation is going to start dying off. So you've got like your ferns, your bracken, and a lot of grass species, and they'll start dying off, and they are often perfect for tinder bundles. You know, if you take them home, dry them out, or if you get a good period of a few weeks where you don't have any rain. But it makes it a lot easier. But what I like to use anyway, especially when it's quite damp out, is either find a dead tree. I conveniently found this cut piece of yew. There's just a house somewhere up here, so they've obviously been doing some tree cutting. But this is a dead piece of yew, and the sheets of bark can just be pulled off it now, like that. And what you'll find is, when it's a bit damp, it's often quite stringy. Yeah, like this. So what I like to do is take a lot of that off and dry it out, and then it becomes very fibrous. So then it's perfect for bow drills and flint and steel. So I'm just going to show you how I prepare this, and we'll see if we can make a good tinder bundle out of it. Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you how I prepare it. All I use is my knife. So let's get a piece of it here, and what we do is just literally scrape like this with a blade. Generally, you know, a lot of inner barks from trees, whatever tree it is, especially when the bark is wet, tends to, you know, fray up and become very fibrous. This piece is quite dry, so you get some really nice fibres that are fine off this. So often it is still a bit stringy, so we just pull that off. But you do get a very, there you go, very nice jute-like consistency to it. And obviously you get a lot of this, and do the old scrunching it up and exposing a lot of the fibres. But this goes very well either on its own, just a big ball of it, or you can, you know, use this as the flash tinder for a bigger tinder bundle. So I'm just going to collect some more of this up, and I'll see if I can light it up. I was a bit damp there, I didn't know that was going to go for a minute. But there you go. It was a fairly pathetic Tinder bundle, I must say. It was like that big. But yeah, it's so tree bark for me is one of the best things. If you harvest a load of it one day, stick it in a bag. I've got like a canvas bag that I like to keep some of my tinder in, and once that stuff's dry, it's absolutely fantastic. Even if it was a bit damp and like you needed to use it, I'm sure you could just tuck it under your clothes and dry it out a little bit. Obviously it'd make a more substantial tinder bundle. But that's it for this one, guys. Hope you found it useful. Give it a go if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.